Hi.
I'm the Gato.
And I'm the hare.
And welcome to our crazy life.
Sidewalk. All I need is hearing your sweet talk. Yeah, feel so free. Mama wanna jaywalk. Yeah, take a sip of that crazy look in your eyes.
So
Yeah.
So as we said in other videos, allergy season, right?
Yep.
And I look maybe less crazy right now and tired
A
because
few less bags under your eyes.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I was on a streak of horrible allergies, taking Dayquil, NyQuil, Allegra, Claritin, Mucinex, Sudafed, Benadryl, like 5 or 6 a day, I guess.
And he was having sneezing fits. Like,
Still.
Achoo,
Yeah.
achoo, 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 achoo.
And I was on the Afrin train, just like every day, like sniffing the Afrin. Anyway, so the Gato was like, "Hey, you stupid idiot! Why don't you go to the doctor and
Hey
get?"
guys, he was cranky.
Yeah. I was a whiny hair that was like sneezing and carrying around his snot rag all the time, like, and then like setting it down and then picking it up and putting it in my pocket.
And I couldn't even hear the TV.
Just pretty gross.
Yeah.
Horrible turn of events. So anyway, so she was like, "Go to the doctor and get like doctor drugs, and they'll be better, and you'll feel good." And go figure. I got these little buddies. So that's prednisone and Flonase, right? And so it's like steroids, and they're like super strong. And so anyway, so everything's better. Like my nose is clear. Allergies are just like gone.
And we should have like another week roughly left of all this pollen, so he should be good to go.
Yeah, there's still like a little bit of like sniffle time that goes on, but it's way better. Like no sneezing fits. Like I could actually not be miserable all day long.
And you can breathe, so
whining.
you're happy again.
Yeah, I'm much happier. Yeah. And with the steroids, I'm like, I went out yesterday and like cut the grass like right after work. I was like, mowing.
He was like, okay, clock out. Run and get the mower.
Yeah. I've got energy now in like a bottle. So
speaking
cool.
of energy, right? Guess what got completed? The chicken pen.
The chicken pen, yeah, phase 1.
Yeah.
Still gotta make him a coop, which is gonna be fun, but the pen's done, and we'll post pics like here.
Yeah.
Up there somewhere will be a picture of the pen, and the chickens are super stoked about it. They're like running around in their little dirty thing and like kicking
like
dirt.
So happy. They're like digging their little holes and taking their dirt baths with like throwing dirt all over them.
Yeah.
And they're super stoked. But I think they got a little mad at us. Of course, right? I had no idea that chickens were so OCD, I
We'll
guess.
have an angry chicken picture.
Yeah.
But
So I was like, wait a minute. For the first couple days the pen was done, like egg production like decreased. And I'm like, what's going on? They look so happy. They're like throwing dirt everywhere and etc. However, I Googled, because if you don't know what to do, right, you gotta Google. So I Googled, and it said chickens are OCD. If any change in their environment happens, like you get them a new coop, exactly what we did, they will like stop laying eggs or decrease egg production. And then actually today we're back to 5 eggs.
we did a double because we moved the coop plus gave them a pen. So I think if you just move the coop, that on its own makes them like angry, and I guess they're OCD super duper, and they're like, where's my thing? And then this is all changed, and I'm
Where
having
am
a
I
lot of
supposed to lay my
anxiety.
eggs? Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like running around the thing, and they're super happy, and they're out in the sunlight like in the morning, and they're like.
And one of them laid an egg behind the coop. It clearly didn't know where it was supposed to do that. Even though its nesting box that it had forever was still there. So I guess we'll repeat this again once we actually build the new coop. They'll be mad at us again and can't figure anything out.
And we'll take some more pictures because I think we're going to finish it a little more. Like if you see these scratches, that's from the chicken wire stuff. I've been covered in these scratches for like weeks.
Yeah, he doesn't listen to me. He doesn't wear gloves. He doesn't wear long sleeves while doing it. So, scratches. But it looks great. We can't wait to show you guys.
Yep.
And then part of our backyard and front yard for the spring, right, we always go and get plants.
Mm-hmm.
So this weekend we went to a nursery, and it's a really cool nursery called, what's it called?
Pender Pines.
Pender Pines, there we go. And they have emus, goats,
a donkey, llama.
Yep. Parrots.
Parrots, turtles.
Yep. Cat or two, I think. Looking around.
Yeah, cockatoo.
Yep.
And
a bunch of plants, anyway. Oh, koi.
Lizards.
Lizards.
Saw some lizards.
So we got our annual plant haul that Carl always says,
it's gonna die
yeah.
pretty much in a couple months. Let's see, clock's running.
So we got our plants, and I'll show you guys. I'll start some pictures here for you to see what plants we got.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to hang out with the emus, which we all agree that emus are dinosaurs.
Yeah, they look like a raptor. Like their legs are real big and they have like claws.
And they're kind of blue, like blue from Jurassic World, I think. Isn't that the name of
the raptors?
The raptor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they
have
those beady eyes and a head, and it's like they walk. It looks like a CGI dinosaur, which is my reality of what a dinosaur is, pretty much. So
yeah, they definitely
an emu.
An emu.
And we have a cat named Limu Emu.
We do.
By the way,
like that. What is it? Oh gosh.
The insurance commercial.
Yeah, but what company is it? United or? Liberty Mutual.
That's it. Liberty Mutual, yeah.
Yeah, so Liberty Mutual's commercials with Doug and Limu Emu.
Yep.
We have a Limu Emu, which eventually you guys will get to meet him. He'll be pet of the week at some point.
Because he's basically a feral wild animal almost. But he likes to kiss us, but that's it.
Yeah, he gives us kisses, but we can't touch him.
To get him on camera, it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, we might have to do live. We'll see. He's a funny little character, but... Anyways,
we got to plant all that crap now and get mulch to put down on top of the other roses thing, and then weed. So good thing my allergies are gone because I could get to go outside and like sniff all the pollen off the ground for like a whole another 4 weekends.
And then it starts again.
Yay!
But yeah, so one of the great things I got to have before we went to the nursery was, you guys, I got to eat an apple fritter. This Texas girl hasn't had one in a long time. They don't know what they are here in North Carolina. So we got to have really good ones, like really good ones. They were like applesauce in them and like...
Yeah, there's this really cool place called the Donut Inn.
Yeah.
And it's near Wrightsville Beach, but I don't know, whatever. It's not like... That's not secret. But they have amazing... It's like a iconic, bakery, and they're just dope. And the apple fritters are crazy.
They're crazy. And they sell out of them so quickly. So if you want one, you got to get there early. And we'll, insert a picture of what it looks like.
Early is 9:30 in the morning. So not that early, but that's early for me on the weekend.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's our time that we get to sleep in. The only time we get to sleep in.
It's the crack of dawn. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, shit.
And they have coffee and Yahoos.
Yeah. And donuts and bagels and egg sandwiches. And
I haven't tried any of their sandwiches.
Stuff,
all the reviews sound really good, though.
Jelly donuts, probably.
Yeah, and little donut holes and frosted donuts. Good stuff.
Donut sandwiches.
Lots of good stuff. And we were so busy this weekend, guys. So, as you guys know, we do TNR for fun, right? We trap, neuter, and return a bunch of feral cats that we have here. So they'll stop reproducing, and therefore, the shelter numbers will be lower, etc.
Yeah, and we love the cats. We love feral cats.
Yeah.
We love all cats, but it really just leaving unneutered cats to live under like a hotel. They're just gonna keep having babies, and they're just gonna be dozens of kittens running around, and then they're gonna have babies, and it just becomes like this really bizarre, like just bad situation because none of them are going to the vet. None of them get shots. They eat whatever they could find.
It's a really hard life for them. So we
get run over.
Yeah. We do our part by trying to get them fixed so that cycle will cease.
Yeah.
So that's what we did this weekend. We were able to trap one, I guess it was about a 6-month-old cat, roughly. Sorry, guys. I think our neighbor dog started and then our little dog started.
The rat dogs are
yeah. So,
we got some footage.
Yeah.
We had some traps that didn't work out. We drop trapped the one that we got.
Yeah.
And did we take footage of that? I don't know.
We took at least some footage afterwards.
Yeah.
So we'll insert what we have here so you can see. But his name was Lady Tremaine. His name.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thought it was a girl. No, that's a boy.
Wasn't a girl.
Yep. And we were able to take that one and then another one from our nonprofit group that another member trapped. And we were able to get both in the clinic and they were both released.
It's like a little machine, you know, but it's cool.
We recover them and then they can go back to the outdoors.
Yeah, because that's the other point. If that wasn't clear, it's like you get them fixed, and then you basically bring them back to where they live, right? So they live at this wherever it is, and you bring them back there, and they're like, "All right, go say hi to your family. You're just missing a part now, and you'll have a better life."
Yeah, much. Because besides not having additional litters with all those kittens. It actually cuts down on fighting. The tomcats no longer fight, so they're less likely to get injuries. They kind of just hang around and, people feed them, and that's kind of their life. It's a lot better than before. And we do, when kittens are considered like adoptable, if they're not too wild, we do keep them and they get adopted through rescues.
Yep. Or we keep them at our house. Or a friend of ours keeps them. But, it's all good because they're healthier. They get their shots, right? They're on a better, healthy little kitty cat life.
Yeah, exactly. So, another cat we actually trapped before at the same location we were at is the pet of the week. So, kids, you know what that means. Do you know what time it is?
It's the pet of the week. Yay!
Yay!
And we're gonna get our cat now.
Yeah.
So.
It's the pet of the week, a vision of perfection, an object of affection to quench your royal fire, completely free from infection, to be used at your discretion. It's the pet of the week.
So, everyone, this is Snow White, aka Snowball.
Snowball.
So the reason why she was named Snow White is at that project we were telling you about, she actually had 7 little brothers. And she was the only girl, so Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. You gotta get creative with these cat names sometimes, guys. So, this is her. Yeah.
And she's got this little oink, this little
white
ball.
patch.
She's hiding it with her tail.
She's like, don't show my parts on camera.
got a little white ball on her belly.
Yeah. And so she was a kitten that we were like, oh, she's adoptable. She's so sweet. And then she went to the adoption fairs and hid. So no one was interested in her because they thought she was mean or scared or something.
So like right now, you can't even see her.
Yeah. You can see her eyeball.
She's in there.
Yeah. But, someone else wants to go on camera, I think. But, yeah, so we were just like, this is just torturing her. And we loved her at that point. So we decided to keep her. That's it.
So, and she is all black. She's really dark. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
And she's turning into, she's like a little ball right now. She doesn't want to be like played with, really. But there she is. That's good.
Yeah.
So what's funny about Snowball is she's teeny tiny. She's not really big, but she's fierce. So like when we first got her, like in our house we have like all the cats and stuff in like the main part of the house, and then a couple of cats in our bedroom, right? And we call them the downstairs cats, like in Downton Abbey, like the downstairs and the upstairs people. And doesn't mean she's a bad person. She doesn't get along with all the other cats. So like one night I was in the kitchen and I heard this sound. It sounded like, I don't know, like a wolverine or like
the predator, maybe.
The predator, like a wild bear was trapped. And it was a Snowball, like, on a chair with her ears down, just looking like Satan's spawn.
Yeah.
Look, and she's not a mean kitty.
No.
But she was ready to fight. She was like, I'm going to cut everyone's face off right now. And, anyway, so I was just like, oh my gosh, like, we can't, like, she has to be in our room because it's just, she's going to kill someone or rip an eyeball out or something.
So she gets along with the other shy kitties. And I think it's just a defense mechanism because she is shy. So she just gets that little, I'm bigger than you.
And when she's in our bedroom, she's like super sweet with all the other little downstairs kitties. And then she like jumps around and it's like her little zone to like be like Tigger, where she's like super bouncy and but she's comfortable versus general population where she's like, I'm gonna shank everybody.
Yep, and she actually is gonna get, well, not gonna get, but we have some other animal siblings that have been showing up this week.
You bet, we've got lots of footage too. We'll put little pictures
you can see it up
here
there.
Of basically, so there's possums in our neighborhood, and we lovingly named one of our possums Archie. Because Archie the baby, the royal baby, showed up and we're like, that's a baby and that's a baby and his name's Archie. Why not? And he looks like an Archie. Yeah, and Archie has been coming on our porch for, I guess, about 2 years now. And then in the winter, he'll sometimes get in our trash can. But we noticed on the camera, Archie has a friend. Yeah, a little baby possum is with him now. So it's probably his kiddo. And then we also noticed a tomcat in the middle of the night that's just coming on our porch. So we got to get him trapped and fixed. Because how this kicked up again is like, so over the winter, Archie sort of like disappears and goes incognito. And then he like appeared one night, I think we were looking at, we left a bag of cat food on the porch, and we have a little Ring camera, and we were like, I noticed the cat food was ripped open, and then I look, and if we look on the Ring camera, footage will be here. We had like 4 nights of footage. Yeah. And so anyway, Archie's in there like digging and like chomping on all the cat food. And then the next night he ate a dead mouse, I think. And then the next night it was
so little Trash chicken brought up a mouse for us for our dinner, right? And then the next morning we noticed it was gone. So we checked the Ring footage, and here is Archie chomping. Like you well, inserted here, and you could hear him go crunch, crunch, and I'm like, oh.
You can't really see it, but you can hear it.
You can hear him like crunching the little mouse.
But, you know.
Gross.
That's what possums do. It was just gonna go in the garbage anyway, so like
Yeah.
you know.
You know, they're the garbage men.
Circle of life.
Yep. Yep.
But we've got him eating chicken. We've got him eating some leftover steak.
Yeah.
We've got the tomcat just randomly pops up and is like
Huh?
looking at the camera.
He's like, there's cats in there.
Yeah. He's like, you have food and cats,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking about sneaking in there.
He's like, I've named my new home. You just gotta be up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
to see me, because that's what time he comes to the house.
And why I think that's surprising is like we know the local cats that like wander around like Junebug and the other cats.
Yeah.
But this one we're like, where did this one even come from? Like, does he just they let him out at midnight and he just like wanders the streets and comes on our porch and looks in our camera? It's like
I think he's a pure feral, so that's why he's out at 3 a.m. And we haven't ever seen him. I don't think he has a home, but either way, we'll fix him.
Yep. We'll trap him and chop him up, snip him.
Snip.
We think it's a boy. Who knows? Maybe it's a girl.
I don't know. It had like the big jowls of a tomcat, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But I think it's a boy. But clearly I'm wrong because I name a boy cat Lady Tremaine. So, you know.
Hard to tell.
Yeah.
And then you can't really like check anything when they're like a wild animal.
No.
So you're just sort of like, roll the dice. Lady
Like,
Tremaine
yeah.
looks good.
The next set, because of Carl's allergy inspiration, I have appointments for Allegra, Mucinex, Dayquil, Zyrtec. That's my next set of ferals. So
Yep. We got a whole list of names,
Yeah.
all related to allergies.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yep.
It's going to be great again.
Yes. Great again. Okay, guys, I think that's all for us this week. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
The Gato and the Hair. And
Follow us on Instagram at the Gato and Hair 2020 for daily updates and cute little pictures of these guys. Bye. Have a good
bye.
one.
Good night.
Remember to spay and neuter your pets.